the day I've been dreading. Day number 0. Oh, here's the tea. Hey guys, it's Candace back for another video, and today we're making one of those videos that I don't want to make, but I have to. Here it is. The failure video. If you've been watching my channel recently, you'll know that I've been doing the 75-day hard challenge. It is basically a health and wellness fitness challenge that comes in 5 steps. Step number 1, go on a diet, any diet that you choose. Step number 2, work out. 2 workout sessions daily, 45 minutes each session. Step number 3, drink a gallon of water a day. Step number 4, read 10 pages of a nonfiction motivational book daily. And step number 5 is to take a daily progress picture. For me, the steps are ranked in difficulty from least difficult to most difficult, starting from number 5 to number 1. So that's how I'm gonna go ahead and talk about them in this video. So starting at step number 5, take a daily progress picture. I definitely wanna show my progress pictures. So here is the picture from when I first started the challenge. This is day 1 of the challenge. Here is my picture from the day where I stopped or failed the challenge, which is day number 12, which is my last progress picture that I took. Definitely a noticeable difference in these 2 pictures. I think my arms in the back have made the biggest progress, along with my belly. My waist is a lot smaller. Very happy about that. And in general, I feel like my body has tightened and toned. So I actually really love the results that I've gotten from what I've done so far in the challenge. As far as step number 4, read 10 pages of a motivational book daily. The motivational book that I chose to start reading is Think and Grow Rich. And I have learned so much already from that book. So I think that the 10 pages daily is something that I will continue doing probably forever. I think that reading the 10 pages daily keeps me guided, kept me focused, kept me motivated. 10 pages daily at least, that was something that was actually really beneficial for me. So that is something that I will keep or take away from the challenge. Step number 3, drink a gallon of water a day. Now, I'm gonna be real. Prior to the challenge, I was not a water drinker. I was a juice drinker. Lots of juice, like all types of juices. Any sugary juice, that's me. I would drink big cups of juice at a time, lots of ice in them, crunch on the ice, so that was bad for my teeth. It was just a string of badness surrounding the juice that I was drinking. I will say that replacing the juice with the water, I have seen a difference in my energy levels. I don't feel like those highs and lows of the day where I feel like high energy and then low energy all of a sudden. So my energy was pretty much consistent, more consistent throughout the day. I will say though, like 8 bottles of water, that's a lot of water every day. So I don't know that I would continue drinking a gallon of water a day. Maybe I would reduce it probably somewhere around 6 bottles. I enjoyed drinking the water. I didn't enjoy feeling like I had to drink the water, like I had to chug the water. So that part wasn't my favorite, but I definitely enjoyed drinking the water. And my husband is so sweet. He went to the store yesterday. He didn't know that I had failed the challenge or, you know, blown it completely yet. And he bought me a cucumber to put in my water because I was saying how I was sick of the flavorless water. And that was just so sweet of him. So I love you, baby. Let's go ahead and talk about step 2. Step 2 was to work out 2 sessions daily, 45 minutes each session, and at least one of your sessions had to be outside. I found out so much about myself in step 2. I did not work out prior to the challenge. I was not a fitness person. I was not even remotely interested in fitness or anything like that. Doing the challenge and seeing my body start to change and start to become physically more fit, and just like the way that I look in clothes now, I just feel a lot more confident in all of my clothes, and all of my clothes fit a little bit better, and that's because of incorporating the exercise or the physical activity, which is something that I hadn't done before. 2 workout sessions, that's a lot. That is a lot when you think of them as workout sessions. But if you do an activity, so for example, When I started the challenge, we have a basketball court literally 10 steps away from my house. We decided like, okay, well, let's start using the basketball court. That could be a physical outdoor activity. And you know, that's definitely something you could do for 45 minutes, and it's fun and it's a good cardio workout, literally be drenching in sweat by the end of every game. Well, come to find out, I actually wasn't that bad at playing, and I always assumed that I was because I had never really, you know, given it like a fair shot at playing. And when I actually was playing, I was pretty good. Well, at least I thought I was pretty good. I was pretty impressed with myself and with my stamina while playing. Basketball was something that I started to kind of love to play, I guess. So now I'm kind of like, hey, we balling this week, when are we gonna ball, you know? So now it's something like me and my boys can do together. My daughter, she don't really like it that much because she's a little prissy, but it's okay, I'll take her shopping instead. So, you know, something I can do with the boys that they have fun with and we can interact with, and something that they'll want to do for a very long time. So I'm glad that it's something that I could also enjoy with them as well. I also discovered that I really enjoyed doing those little pop sugar at home workouts. I love to do the Chloe Ting ab workout. It was so tough, but at the end of it, it's just that feeling of accomplishment, like I cannot believe I just did my abs. Something that most people don't work on as much, even people who are like into fitness. So the fact that I was doing that and completing it was like, yes, girl, pat on the back, you got this. Now to talk about the step where I lost it. Diet, 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 diet. What can you say about diet that has not already been said, right? Am I right? Let's be real. My diet that I chose to go on was not that hard. The reason why I chose to go on a diet that was not that hard is because I'm not good with dieting. I've tried many diets in the past. I've tried low carb diet. I tried Atkins diet. I tried vegan diet. I tried so many diets in the past, and because of my lifestyle with the kids and my husband and, you know, everything in my life being so go, 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 it doesn't really accommodate or fit into my lifestyle, and I would always end up breaking them within like a day or two. So before I actually chose a diet, I did a lot of research about diets, and the diet that kept sticking out to me, that something that I felt like I could actually manage, was low calorie or a calorie deficit diet. So that is what I chose to do for my 75 hard challenge. Basically, I would take all of my regular meal portions and cut them in half. Literally, I would make my plate and then take half of it off of my plate. It was so sad. I will say that in the first couple of days of doing this, it was so mentally hard to eat less, because I was so used to seeing my portion and just being like, yeah, it's a lot of food, but since it's on my plate, I'm gonna eat it kind of thing. So now, since I had only half that portion, in my mind, I had to convince myself, okay, this is enough food for me to be full, to be happy. And surprisingly enough, I did come to the realization pretty quickly that yes, half my plate size was enough for me to be full and kind of happy. Here is where I went wrong on my diet. So it's day number 13. I remember it like it was yesterday, because it was. So it's day number 13, and my husband sent me and the kids to go pick up something to eat because he was doing a side hustle gig, and I just didn't want him to have to come home and cook something, so I volunteered to go pick up some food. Took the kids to go get some food, and me and the kids have this tradition. When we pass by this ice cream place, we always stop and we get ice cream. Soft serve ice cream. It's got the sprinkles on top. You already know. So long story short, you know where this is heading to. A bitch got an ice cream cone. Okay, relax. Before you jump down my throat for the ice cream cone, the ice cream cone and the ice cream was not actually the part where I felt like I failed. The part where I felt like I failed is I told myself, okay, you know how you get the ice cream cone? There's a small size sugar cone, right? It's about this big. Then there's a waffle cone, about this big. Well, instead of getting the small sugar cone, like I told myself in my head I should do, I got the big size waffle cone. And furthermore, to add to the defeat, not only did I get the waffle cone, but I got the chocolate dipped waffle cone. And not only did I get the chocolate dipped waffle cone, I put some nuts on that chocolate dipped waffle cone. So it was nuts, chocolate dip, waffle cone, ice cream, and sprinkles. Really, Candace? Really? Immediately after ordering this ice cream cone and receiving it in my hand, and that feeling of happiness was washed over with a feeling of guilt. Like, am I really about to break my diet for this delicious ice cream cone that's staring back at me? So then I thought to myself, okay, well, my diet is eating only half of what I would usually eat. So I'm only gonna eat half of this ice cream cone. So that's what I did, kinda. So I licked all the sprinkles off the outside top layer of the ice cream part. And then I ate the ice cream cone where it had the chocolate and the nuts on the outside top of the rim. I ate that part of the ice cream cone and then threw away the rest. So technically, ate half the cone. But then things got a little bit worse. Well, then I got home and I told my husband, like, baby, I ate an ice cream cone. And he said,
well, did you eat the whole thing?
And I said,
no, I only ate half.
And he said,
okay, well, remember, your diet was to eat half of your normal portion, so you're still doing great. You're still doing good.
And then I said,
well, baby, I have something else to tell you. I didn't work out at all today.
And then he was like, what? And by that time, it was like 6 o'clock, so I knew there was no way I was gonna get 2 workouts in that small amount of time frame and still, you know, have the family time that we had planned on having that night. So I knew that that day was a wash for me. And at that point where I guess at that point I had accepted the failure. And so I said, you know what, fuck it. If I'm late for work, I'm gonna be late for work and I'm gonna stop for a breakfast sandwich. So that's what I did. If I'm gonna break my diet, I'm gonna break my diet. I said, fuck it. I already broke the diet. I already failed the challenge. I'm gonna eat my candy because, oh, I missed candy. I cannot tell you. My kids have went to the store with somebody and bought home a pack of my favorite purple Skittles. I had unpacked them earlier in the week and did not eat them because I was so committed to that challenge earlier in the week. But this is later in the week, and at this point I had failed. So I said, those Skittles have my name on them, and oh my gosh, you guys. Literally, I understand people with addiction because when I put those Skittles in my mouth, I just can't even explain how I felt in that moment, but I was so happy. I was so happy. Like, my husband was looking at me like, you understand that you feel this way right now about these Skittles, right? And I'm like, I know, baby, but they're just so good in my mouth. Yes, I broke the diet part. Yes, I didn't do my 2 workouts in the day. But am I gonna start back at 1? No. Sorry guys, I know you weren't expecting that, but you know I gotta keep it real. I'm not starting back at 1. This challenge was hard as shit. It was so hard. It was so hard. But at the same time, I'm so grateful that I did this challenge. I have so many takeaways from the challenge. I will definitely eat smaller portions going forward, just because that's an easy way to control your weight. So that's definitely something that I'm gonna be doing. I will be cutting down on my candy intake, so I'll only try to eat candy maybe like once, twice a week instead of every day. Definitely gonna keep reading the motivational book because that has me on a whole nother wavelength right now, and a bitch is about to be a millionaire, that's all I'm gonna say. I will definitely continue to play basketball with the kids and continue to do those pop sugar at home workouts. I think that going forward, working out every day, for me, that was a lot on my body, especially since I had never worked out before. So I think maybe every other day I would do a workout. And as far as taking daily progress pictures, I don't know that that's something that I would do every day. My selfie game is not as strong as it used to be, and I'm okay with that. So comment down below, did you try the 75-day hard challenge, or would you ever try the 75 hard challenge? And of course, now that challenge content is over, I will be resuming more regular weird content that I like to post. So comment any video ideas you have below. Asterisk, star, star, star. If I have already done the video topic, I will not be doing the video topic again. Let's keep it new and fresh, people. I hope that you learned something from my 75-day journey. I know that I definitely did learn a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.